Tyler Oklahoma, also known as
R. Kelly, Morgan Freeman's son. Some of my friends call me Toil. I've been called Mr. Turkey a few times. Thick Daddy 27.
but more preferably known as.
Tyler, the Creator.
Now, as you know, Tyler is a highly celebrated 2-time Grammy winner who was often compared to the likes of Kanye West due to his creative level of production and music mastery, as well as succeeding in other endeavours like his fashion lines Golf Wang and Golf Le Fleur. However, times weren't always looking so bright for Tyler. Whether it was poorly received albums or being banned from countries entirely, Tyler was on his way to being blackballed from the music industry forever. So how did Tyler get so controversial, and how did he save his career? Tyler got popular really young and was known for his brash antics and colourful personality, which was made quite clear whether it was on his early albums or even his Vine account, which still contains sounds that we recognise from various TikTok sounds / memes today.
Oh no, I hope I don't fall.
No. You can come on the bus.
Psych!
Well, speaking of early albums, okay, well not that early. Let's start with Goblin. This was Tyler's second album, but his first to really put him on the map, especially with the song Yonkers. This song was known for its violent lyrics and edginess that was displayed in its various verses, like when he threatened Bruno Mars, or even the famous music video where he would go as far as eating a cockroach. This song would earn Tyler Best New Artist at the 2011 MTV Awards and would boost his career. This ultimately showed Tyler that he could find success for being, well, himself, and would continue this with his collective rap group Odd Future. With the group containing the likes of Frank Ocean and Earl Sweatshirt, it would rise to fame and be popular among skater groups for their lack of political correctness, where they would be compared to the likes of the Wu-Tang Clan, which Tyler didn't like.
Talking to people, I describe you guys as like the next Wu-Tang.
Oh, well, we're not the next Wu-Tang. We're Odd Future and Dead Ass.
Let me explain why. Because I feel like all you guys
I know why.
are
We're not Wu-Tang. They're old as It's a fucking difference. I see the similarities, I guess, because it's like 30 motherfuckers, but we're not the next Wu-Tang. We're Odd Future.
And all you have your own unique deals. And I think business-wise, it's smart.
The is he talking about?
No, he doesn't.
The group would perform at some big shows in London, and their performance would be compared to that of a punk rock teenage riot, which seemed like a reasonably fair comparison, especially after seeing some interviews with the British media where the interviewer would be brutally trolled.
Okay, now what about your lyrics?
What about them?
What are you saying in your lyrics?
Nothing. Shit to piss old white people off like you.
Is that right?
My lyrics aren't I don't know. I'm sorry if I keep talking. My lyrics aren't offensive.
Aren't they?
No.
Some people find them offensive, don't they? You've heard that
some
before.
people find everything offensive. Okay.
They would even move on to TV success with their show Loiter Squad, that was aired on Adult Swim, where they would perform skits and pranks that we still love to this day.
Alright. So what y'all little in here for?
I was caught sucking my dad's.
I was sucking my daddy when I was 7 years old. A field of them. Come here, candy boy. Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace? Smell like bitch in here. All y'all smell like bitch in me.
But as they say, the flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long, and Odd Future wouldn't stop making music altogether, as Tyler, Frank and Earl were all finding success in their solo careers with albums like Wolf, Channel Orange and Doris. In 2015, Odd Future would be officially broken up with this tweet from Tyler. Shortly before this tweet, however, Tyler would release his album Cherry Bomb. This is easily Tyler's most critiqued album, as it was different from the noise his fans were used to. Although I believe this album is overhated, I will admit that this project is all over the place and doesn't have a clear direction in its genre, with a heavy song like Def Camp starting off the album, all the way to soul sounding tracks like Find Your Wings or Two Seater, but these criticisms would be the least of Tyler's worries. While scheduling his tour for the Cherry Bomb album, he would be abruptly banned from the United Kingdom for 3 to 5 years due to lyrics from his albums Bastard and Goblin. Although this was bad news, this wouldn't be the first country he'd be banned from, as a feminist group called Collective Shout would have a petition approved by the Australian government to ban him from the country due to the depiction of women in his lyrics. As the wave of political correctness was emerging around this time, Tyler would be met at a crossroads at the perfect time as he wanted to change his sound as well as his overall image. Tyler recently spoke about the exact moment he decided to switch it up with his career in this Converse interview, which funny enough was located in Australia of all places.
I was walking down the street, walked in a restaurant, and this guy stopped me and he said, "Oh, you're the guy from Ridiculousness." And I was like, "Yeah." He gave me that, "Man, hell yeah, you're so funny on there, man. That's sick. Like, hope to see more of that." And he walked off, and I'm like, "Dude, I just wrote a whole string section for like, and like no one knows me. Okay, cool." And then I deleted my Vine and deleted all my funny videos off my Instagram. And I said, I need to spend a year and a half not being funny. Like, not letting that be the forefront. Still be goofy with my friends, jokes, right? But like, it's a disconnect. And then people walking up like, "Your girlfriend looks like my mom." And I'm like, bro, I said that when I was like 12. Like, damn, they know that more than a lyric or this and that. And I love music too much, and I put that first in my real life. When I realized I wasn't seen as a musician or an artist or how I thought I was like, ooh, okay, let's hit the brakes real quick.
So Tyler would do just that and turn a complete 180 on his musical production and image. This would begin with his album Flower Boy. This album was something special with its beautiful chill sound that displayed Tyler's softer side and more personal sound with songs like Garden Shed. Flower Boy would contain massive songs, See You Again and Who That Boy, which would earn Tyler radio recognition and cement his place as an artist who no longer had to rely on shock value to gain attention from the music world. This would be implemented further with a Best Rap Album nomination at the 60th Annual Grammy Awards, where he was competing with the likes of Kendrick Lamar, the Migos, and Jay-Z. Given this star-studded nomination list, unfortunately Tyler wouldn't win, but this wouldn't hold him down. In 2019, Tyler would continue his 2-year break in between albums and release his magnum opus known as Igor. This album would continue where Flower Boy left off and fully emphasize Tyler's personal life regarding his relationship preference and status. This album would go over a relationship he had went through and explains it in a perfect sequence of events, song after song. This is majority of Tyler's fans' favorite album. This was displayed in the charts where it debuted at number 1 on the US Billboard 200, earning Tyler his first #1 album in the US, with big hits like Earthquake reaching number 13 on the Hottest 100. The success would continue during the 62nd Annual Grammys, where Igor would win Tyler his first Grammy for Best Rap Album. Except there was one big problem. This wasn't a rap album, and Tyler felt like it was a backhanded compliment from the industry.
The way that you're looking at winning this award today?
I'm half and half on it. On one side, I'm very grateful that what I made could just be, acknowledged in a world like this. But also, it sucks that whenever we, and I mean guys that look like me, do anything that's genre bending or that's anything, they always put it in a rap or urban category, which is, and I don't like that urban word. It's just a politically correct way to say the N-word to me. So when I hear that, I'm just like, why can't we just be in pop? Why can't it just, you know what I mean? So I felt like half of me feels like the rap nomination was a backhanded compliment.
Although it was a bittersweet situation, Tyler wouldn't let this get him down and would reveal his true musical prowess in 2021 after he released Call Me If You Get Lost. On this album, it would appear that Tyler would take the rap award personally and decide to release a real rap album this time. With Tyler calling back to his rap roots, as well as adding his new flair, this album would shine with songs like I Thought You Wanted to Dance and What's Your Name. This album would debut at #1 again, and even stay up there longer than Igor for 2 weeks instead of 1. This would be Tyler's 3rd album in a row to be nominated for Best Rap Album, and would win once again, but this time with a happier tone on his Instagram Live. Following this success, Tyler would continue to expand his creative pedigree with his fashion brands and creative projects, where his fans eagerly wait for what's next from the creative genius who saved his career. I just want to thank all you guys for the support recently on all the videos. We're pretty close to hitting 1 million total views. And if you guys liked the video, I'd appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. Cheers. See you next time.